Good morning, I'm Nivareti Manu, and this is your morning news fix for Friday, 12th of December. In this update, the disgraced former leader of Gloria Vale is due to be sentenced today on a raft of sex offences. 85-year-old Howard Temples pleaded guilty to 12 charges earlier this year, including indecent assault, doing an indecent act, and common assault. The offending related to 9 complainants aged between 9 and 20, between 1998 and 2022. Temple's admissions came 3 days into a trial in the Greymouth District Court in July, with Temple resigning as Gloria Vale's leader 13 days later. He faces a maximum sentence of 7 years in prison. An Auckland skipper's been ordered to pay more than $7,000 after reversing into swimmers with a propeller while drinking. Travis Whiteman believed the engine was in neutral when he was recovering swimmers from the water near the Alderman Islands in 2022. The 2 women visiting from Sydney sustained serious leg injuries, requiring surgery and have permanent scarring. A police breath test of Whiteman 3 hours after the incident found he surpassed the limit for driving on New Zealand roads. Unionised primary school principals continue to clash with the government over their latest pay offer. NZEI says the proposal is substantially inferior to the offer secondary school principals have now accepted. Primary principals say the offer doesn't acknowledge what they say is a crushing workload and increased pressure from rushed curriculum changes. Public Service Commissioner Sir Brian Roach says it's a good offer and they have a chance to reach a settlement this year. He says it has the same 4.7% pay rise within 12 months as secondary school principals, with support for professional development. The Justice Minister says we need to try different things to achieve different outcomes. A publicly released regulatory impact statement suggests a bill to widen citizens' arrest powers in cases of retail crime may not actually reduce offending. It says many people could still feel they shouldn't intervene due to concerns about police responsiveness or health and safety. Paul Goldsmith says the government's determined to give businesses more options to detain those stealing from them as part of its plan to clamp down on retail crime. He says the current situation where people can walk out of supermarkets with full trolleys cannot continue. Wellington is bracing for another big weekend with the Australasian premiere of the new Avatar film and the Black Caps West Indies Test at Basin Reserve. Te Papa's newest exhibition's also getting underway, while Santa will feature at Christmas in the Quarters at Waitangi Park. Santa will also be popping by Kapiti Coast's annual Christmas parade and Christmas in the Park at Auckland Domain. In sport, New Zealand hold the advantage heading into the 3rd day of the second cricket test in Wellington. The West Indies are 32 for 2, a deficit of 41. Sophie Devine's Perth Scorchers have advanced to the Women's Big Bash decider in Australia, beating Whitefern's teammate Amelia Kerr's Sydney Sixers by 11 runs in the preliminary final. Adi Savea has been crowned New Zealand's top rugby player for a 3rd time, claiming the overall Calvin R. Tremaine Memorial Player of the Year award. I'm Nivareti Manu, and that's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at midday from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.